Right, let's get climbing. What am I doing now? Reach the top of the atrium and hook up the stream point. Alright, just need to make sure. Right. Yeah, there we go. Oh, just about. That engine thing looks insane. Look at that thing. I don't know what that looks like. That's mental looking though. What even is it? Like a power source or something? Either way, it's gonna be interesting to see what it looks like up close. Yeah, I am. Move more that way? Yeah. No. There we go. Alright. Made it. Natural climber. Which way? Oh, this way? Alright. I'm jumping, I'm guessing. Jesus, I hate doing that. Keeps making me tense up every time I jump. It's like, because I'm jumping, I'm gonna fall, aren't I? And I don't want to miss. Oh, okay. Right, this is gonna be a jump. Oh my god. I hate doing that stuff because it makes me tense up so much. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. It's like, don't fall. Let me make it. What am I doing? Am I just jumping the rails? Oh, Jesus. I thought it was just going to bump me off and not let me climb over. Oh, I see. Over here.
I'm gonna get some water.
You all right?
To the same type of cryo beds that I was in on the moon.
Oh.
I really tried to fix the MPT with the last bit of helium-3 there was left. Same bit of helium-3 that your dad needed to jumpstart the Ark and bring you here. It caused a 5-year blackout. One man, one choice. It affected everyone.
You never intended to cause a blackout.
Having good intentions isn't hard, Kathy. Plenty of well-intentioned people have single-handedly caused so much destruction. The hard part is knowing the difference between what's right and what's wrong. Claire always knew. Just hope you do too.
You know what this place could really do with? More barricades.
This almost feels...
Alien? Looks like one hell of a science fiction machine, all right. I think we can safely assume who created this.
All right, let's split up. I'll see if I can crack the main terminal. Ryan, check if we can use that elevator to bypass the stairway.
Got it.
What do you want me to do?
Maybe you can figure out what this thing actually does? Sure as hell is it meant for flight.
Well, I mean, it's definitely interesting. I guess it looks alien is one way to describe it. It definitely seems something alien-like. So, what's to say? I've never seen anything like this. Is this simply hydropower or something more advanced? It definitely has Dad's signature all over it. Well, it's definitely something. Like, look at the thing. Okay. Look at that thing. Look how cool that looks.
Does anyone know why this water looks so...
Is it water?
Pretty. If I recall from my days in college, I think that's plankton.
plankton?
Yeah, we used to have beaches that would light up the same way at night.
Sure.
No, really. We saw it on one of our first trips together. Didn't we, honey?
Hmm?
She was a bit more enthusiastic about it back then.
That's water in there.
This looks like a water pump system.
Yeah, you might be right. Is that what's pumping through that big globe in the middle? Just regular old water?
It's a closed pipeline that keeps recycling over and over. Ayla, you got a readout on the irradiance from these mirrors. If this is what I think it is... 600 watts from a setting sun.
Wait, what?
That's impressive.
Is this meant to replicate a sun? And like the energy you can get from it? So, what is this, like a self-sustaining way of energy? They've made something that gives constant energy no matter what?
Sarah, I think this is the MPT alignment unit for the Ark. We can use it to reconnect with Ark Lagos when we're ready for it.
It's pretty impressive though. Like, look at that thing. And again, back to what Sarah was saying when Kathy was like, "You alright?" and talking about how saying her dad caused the blackout. Firstly, it wasn't her dad, it was MacArthur that caused it. Secondly, you're not really far from blame either. What you did didn't exactly help either. And you talking about knowing right from wrong, blah blah, having good intentions, and the people who've had good intentions have caused the most destruction. Sure, sometimes that happens, that's usually the case. People who have the best intentions usually do the worst damage, but how are you any different? It's down to perspective. Is there truly a right and wrong? If there is, it's not one set way, like it's down to more so what you think. Your like opinion, your perspective, your perception of certain things to see them as one way, whereas someone else can see it as another way, you know, that sort of stuff.
Sarah, can we talk about what you said downstairs?
Yeah.
I think that...
Now's not a good time.
Oh, so
I need to
now
focus.
now's not a good time. Focus on what?
Okay.
Oh, so you're wrong for that. You're wrong. I'm right. And there's one last thing over here. Wow, we are high up.
There's no way this elevator works.
And what makes you so confident?
Really? With our track record?
We'll see about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
The stream receiver is destroyed.
Ah,
Till we reconnect Ark Lagos, it's not going anywhere.
then I'm afraid the Panopticon will have to wait. Panopticon.
Panopticon.
Hey, honey? Panopticon, isn't that a term for something like a central overlook tower?
Is she dumb?
Never mind.
Yeah, like, are you not even listening?
Come check it out.
There's quite an echo in here as well. Like, you think he's like talking about something like, you know, when like Ryan and Sarah went to the beach with the glowing plankton, she's like, and then he's like talking about the Panopticon thing, and then she's like, It's like, bitch, you even listening? Like, what are you even doing?
If I understand their OS, I should get some analytical data if I press...
Don't press.
this.
Are you guys reading what I'm reading?
This machine completely converts atmospheric input into the chemical compound of Earth.
Conversion efficiency is close to lossless.
This might be our mother lode. I mean, this technology could restore Earth's atmosphere. We could heal our planet.
Well, Earth could definitely use a couple of these oversized bad boys.
An increased oxygen signature. Could that mean...
People.
Well, then we should go and check it out right away.
We need to finish our assessment because...
But we're losing precious time.
For what?
To find out what happened. Shouldn't one of us scout ahead?
If there are colonists still alive, we have no idea how they'll react to our presence. We need to be prepared.
Agreed. Things haven't exactly looked peachy so far.
If I could just take the rover, get to the facility, we can use that
Kathy!
information.
We're going over there tomorrow as a team, prepared. It's an order.
Sarah's right, Kat. We need to get some rest after everything. There's a room in the medical wing with some beds. I'll take first watch, you two get some sleep. Sarah. Wake up. Why the hell do we bring those things with us?
What?
You know what I'm talking about. The case.
Outside.
What are they talking about? Case? What case? Things?
Explanation for this.
What the fuck is going on?
Please, just get in here.
What is happening?
Get in there somehow.
It's funny how Sarah criticizes Kathy's dad for being the cause of destruction to Earth and all that shit, and yet it seems like he's the destroyer, but also it's like savior. He's built things that could help apparently save our planet, and yet you're blaming him for its apparent destruction in some way. What are they talking about? The case? What case? I didn't see him carry anything. What are they talking about?
You're
Come
not
on.
listening to me.
I'm not sure I want to.
What are
We
they talking
had to have some sort of strategy.
Well, it would be nice to know in advance that this was gonna be it.
Only me and
Guns.
Maria knew. We didn't want to alarm anyone.
Oh, so when would I find out? As soon as you want me to shoot someone's face off?
No, I was gonna tell you. I had to make sure that Kathy wouldn't find out. Sorry, please.
No. This is not an Imzadi moment.
What do you think is gonna happen if we find any of the Lunar Council alive? You think they're just gonna come along peacefully?
But that's why Maria wanted Kathy here to begin with, isn't it? To at least get Isaac to come peacefully.
Yeah. Plan A. This is Plan B. I know it's a drastic Plan B, and I'm sorry that I didn't tell you. Please don't tell Kathy.
You should get some rest.
Oh no, she's coming out. We have to head back here now. Quick.
Ada, quick, they're coming.
What? What's happening?
Kathy, where the hell are you?
Oh,
Sorry.
we've done a runner.
But you're hurt, and Ryan's the only one that can help. I just thought it best
You
to...
disobeyed my orders. We're on a mission. Kathy, that's not how this works. You're putting yourself and the mission at risk. I'm your commander now. Do you understand? Do you understand, Kathy?
Yes, I copy.
Going out on your own is completely reckless. You've taken the only functional rover, so if anything happens, you'll be on your own.
You're right.
If you see any signs of life, come right back. Okay?
I will.
Be safe and stay in touch.
Well, that's fucked up. When the hell did they have that? A case for the guns? So what's the real purpose of our mission then? We're just coming here to bring back Isaac. See, again, I feel like this whole mission, everything about it is just bullshit. It's just a reason for us to come here and kill Isaac or something, or like all the other people. You know, I feel like the whole reason we're trying to save the Earth is coming a bit more distorted over time. It's like, oh, we're trying to save the Earth. It's like, but the way we're going about it doesn't seem like we're trying to save anything. Seems a bit hypocritical and stupid. Like, and it's not really making any sense why we're doing what we're doing. Like, why do we have guns? You know, because I feel like Sarah, she just wants to kill Isaac for what he did. You know, and it looked like there was 3 guns, but seriously, when the hell did we have guns? And when did they have that case? Like, I didn't see either of them carrying a case. Like, how did they sneak that past? And now it seems like Kathy's like gone on ahead. It's like, you know, I'm seeing if there's people, because again, yeah, there's an increase in oxygen level, so there might be people alive. But we'll see if it's just an increase in oxygen level and that's it, and there's no people, or there is people. Who knows? But we'll see if they're hostile or not. They might be, they might not be. Alright. Alright, get out. Oh, we got the case.
Sarah, I just arrived.
What do you see?
I don't really see any signs of life from here. The facility seems abandoned and pretty beaten up, like the quarry I told you about. I'm gonna go take a closer look.
If you find anyone, you don't engage them on your own. Come straight back, understood?
I will. There's gotta be something here.
Well, this is interesting. This is colder, and it's not like the red dusty sand like it was before. Now there's ice and snow.
Is that light, Ula?
Is
Let's
it?
find a way down. That does not look trustworthy.
No.
I better find a way down to make it across the ice.
Alright, and also, were all the guns in the case? Because if it weren't, you should have checked before tossing it over the side. And I feel like it probably would have been best to maybe keep one for yourself, just in case you might need it for whatever reason. I would have done that. Kept one of those guns for myself. Because you don't know what is out here or who is out here. I guess I'm doing this. Can I jump across?
You have to jump across, Ayla.
Yeah. Oh. Made it.
That was close.
What? Alright, looks like we're going down. I don't want to do that too often. One more time. And let go. Jump down? Alright, we're fine. Alright, looks like we've got some rocks in the way, so make sure I don't hit those. I don't really mind this, doing this little, like, pickaxe climbing thing. It's alright. Well, I mean, it wasn't a thing in the first game, so I guess there's that. Oh, that's quite a drop. I want to let go and do that thing again, but I feel like it's at a bit of an angle, so I probably won't be close enough for me to, like, hit the side. So let me get past this bit and then I'll try it. Probably do it now. Alright, go over to this side. And then do it again. Again. And let go. Alright, let's head to it. I do see some lights, but it just looks like building lights. Not like someone shining a light. Wait, is there something over there?
Kat, how are you getting on?
I don't think so.
The facility is surrounded by ice. Making my way across it now.
Could be their water processing facility.
Maybe.
Is there something
How's it
there or
going over
no?
there?
Oh, there is.
We found
No.
something
What?
incredible.
What'd you find?
Ark. It's called the Ark Vita.
Peter.
Oh,
That sounds familiar.
yeah, that's the one your
That's
dad
not
was
just the
on.
incredible bit. Apparently, Vita has a databank of billions of Earth's flora and fauna species. Many of them extinct. And it can recreate them. It's a bioprinter.
Bioprinter.
It has all the ingredients to create life.
Oh,
Wow.
All those animals we've lost, vegetation we haven't seen for decades, we can bring it all back.
But we can't find it.
Its location isn't on any records. It just vanished. So if you find any information on its whereabouts, let us know.
Copy that.
yeah. I don't think so. I don't know, I feel like Does Earth have a chance of being saved, or is it kind of like too little too late? I'm not sure. Is there anything? No. Because I feel like... Oh, we're jumping. Because I don't know if the Earth can even be saved. Or if like whatever you try and do to save it just kind of delays the inevitable. So it's like, what's the point? So I'm not sure if the Earth can still be saved or not. Like, I'm not sure if it's past the point of being saved, and it's kind of like you need to just leave it alone, let the Earth kind of sort itself out, and then come back after a while. I don't know, I feel like the way the game's going right now in terms of like the story, I feel like I might be given a choice at the end. Where it's like, do I want to try and save the Earth, or do I want to, you know, do what the others did on the moon and here, and just kind of like live on another planet and try and live on it like that, rather than trying to save something that's dying.
Hello?
Is there anyone here? Okay. Because I'm curious, why did the oxygen levels here increase? Did someone turn it up? Like, what does it mean? Like the oxygen levels went up. Did it go up because a person's here? I guess. Which way am I going? Not this way. Is there someone here? See, I feel like Kathy should have kept a gun. At least one. To possibly defend herself.
Whatever Odom's function was, this data suggests its output was declining drastically. And that highlighted structure, I think that's where we're headed.
Is that? Oh, what's that? Odom / distribution. Okay. Alright, I guess we keep going. What's the... well... Someone left their wristband thing. They're really not even trying to hide it anymore. I just had 3 people get in the cart openly talking about the market right in front of my face. No respect. You're the one with the badge. Stop them. You want my advice or not? They're being selfish. Trading that stuff is really so spineless and no respect to the other people. If you don't report it, they could throw you in medical. You're right. Jesus, the whole ground just shook. Something happened at the main complex. I got to go.
Noted.
A guard of the city discusses people taking the cable car to the market in Odom until he hears a loud boom. What is this?
Seems like they were growing food here too, by the looks of it. It says here these crops were all affected by unexpected mutations.
What kind of mutations? But was it sabotage? Attention, let this be a clear statement to all warehouse workers. The illegal trading of wares will be punished with incarceration. Outward. What's this?
Oh man, this looks eerie.
Does it?
Are those markings of electrical damage on the locker?
Is that what that is?
I don't like the looks of this.
How can you tell? Well, I mean, you shouldn't be trading wares, should you? When that's for other people. What's this?
I think this is hydroponic farming gear.
Hydroponic farming gear? Interesting. I wonder if I'll be given a choice to kind of ditch the Earth and live here, or try and save the Earth.
So this is where they manufactured the antidepressants themselves.
Interesting.
Mass distributed, right along with the food.
Jesus. Wow. I feel like that's not very good if antidepressants are being mass produced like food. As in, like, they're being mass produced at like the same amount as food is. Like, how bad were things here that people were getting depressed?
So this is what they were growing here. This entire crate was meant to serve 50 people for an entire week. That's way too little. I get why people hoarded the stuff to barter with.
Sure. Anything else to interact with? I guess I'm going this way. Well, I mean...
So I think this facility was their one-stop shop for water, food, and self-made medical supplies. But most signs indicate they were having a pretty rough time of the last few years. Almost akin to a famine.
These people were starving. And for what? MacArthur's pipe dream?
Well, we don't know what caused the famine yet, or if he was to blame, right?
Exactly.
Kathy, be careful, alright?
Will do. I'll keep sending sit reps.
See, again, Ryan's kind of like open-minded to different possibilities, whereas Sarah kind of is just a bit narrow-minded and ignorant to different possibilities. She's just like, oh, it's MacArthur's fault, or it's Isaac's fault, blah, blah, blah. It's like, you seem to be venting a lot of hate. You know, like, relax. Stop being so emotional. Like, use your brain if you've got one. And I guess if I get attacked by anyone who's still alive, I could use my picks. Looks like there's something to decrypt. But that's the thing, will Kathy fight? She has to, if someone does attack her. This is like a lab. Where's this to decrypt? Interesting.
It's like just falling apart.
Great performance, but I still want that hummus on flatbread. You should have seen that woman who sold it, Isaac. Absolutely the most gorgeous woman in Chile.
Really? This convention in Amsterdam, you know, before the whole thing. And, what was it called? Oh, yeah, it was Beat and Bows, or something like Beat to Bows. Oh, such a silly name, it's so tasty.
I bet. You know it's crazy what we're doing here, right?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. People are starving because of these mutations. Instead, we make antidepressants so people don't think about it.
I know.
We can't even feed the people, Isaac.
Yeah, it's, you know, science. It's an alien thing, really, sometimes.
This planet is alien to us. All the time.
MacArthur knows that you're organizing those meetings for Homewood. You should be more careful.
Someone needs to listen to the people. Give them a voice.
What about the people who do want to be in this place?
Like you? Don't you want to go back to Earth? Back to your daughters?
Of course I want to see this. There's just no hope. I mean, we're not even welcome back on Earth, you know. Saving that planet is a lost cause. You know that.
Earth is not a lost cause. We can use the arcs to save it.
It's not the planet that I was referring to. You know, never mind. You think Kathy's okay?
What? Of course she is. She's with Claire, right?
Just, I don't even know what she looks like. You know, I don't know what she's into. She was so young when I left.
Calm down. Everything's all right. She's probably...
I really wanted her to be an outlet. I really did. She couldn't, and Then I left her. You know? I just left her that. I mean, I left her. I'm a bad father. I'm a bad father.
You're not.
I know I'm a bad father. I'm a terrible person. I just left. I
You're
left my
not
daughter. I
a
left my
bad father,
daughter.
Isaac. You're not.
There. Why would you do that?
It's okay.
Just. Who would leave their daughter? Sorry, I'll be right.
Okay, let's press on and find them. I'm fine, Ayla. Let's go.
I mean, wow, he had a bit of a mental breakdown then, but I mean, like, he didn't leave because he just, like, up and left. Like, he tried to bring Kathy with him, but because he just brought her out of the cryosleep, she could barely walk, and then she, like, collapsed on the floor, and he kind of, like, forgot about her as he was getting the ship ready to take off. And then by the time he realized, Claire came and got Kathy before, you know, Isaac could do anything, so he had to leave, otherwise those two guys that were with Claire would have taken him. Yeah, that's just how it is. Dad and Rosa were having a good laugh about food back on Earth until my dad went to a dark place in his mind, calling himself a bad father over and over. And what's this say? The cable car system used to transport people and big cargo by the looks of it. This place looks just as beat up as Hershkel. Would this be a place survivors would hold up? Hold up, you mean? Maybe. Maybe not. Well, apparently, according to, well, everyone, Ryan, Sarah, and Kathy, that the increased oxygen levels here might be an indicator that there are people here, or a person at least. Either that, or it's just the oxygen level went up and there isn't actually a person here. Oh, come off it. I like, get out of the fucking way. Oh, Jesus. I don't like doing those jumps. So wait, I need to get into that building, I think? And it looked like there was leaves and stuff on the window, like that's where they're growing stuff? Like their farm? Oh. What's this? Is HW still on later? We had to push it to tomorrow, but yeah, 18:30 at Med Nursery. Rosa gonna be there? Yeah, that's why we've postponed. She was tired. Well, she was tied up. Hey, just to be sure, you know it's right. Of course I know. See you then. Where you at? We're starting. Paul, you there? Oh, maybe Paul ratted on Anna.
I'll get that done.
And the meeting. Two friends talking about where and when the meeting takes place, and if Rosa will be present too. I mean, again, it feels like... No, I want to... Let me... out. It seems like people like Rosa, like, she talks about how people don't want to be here anymore. It's like, yeah, but what about the people that do want to be here? And of course, then she tries to... I feel like she tries to manipulate them by saying, think about your families back on Earth. It's like, what's there to go back on Earth to if their families are even alive still? And it's like, if they go back, they'll be tried as war criminals, pretty much. Like, you know, treasonous against humanity. Like, there is no going back. And I feel like, is there any point, at least for them, to go back? So I feel like she can't really respect someone's opinion of wanting to stay here, but when it's her opinion and others like her, she's like, oh no, we're right, you're wrong. And it's like, oh, but what if we want to stay? It's like, well, yeah, think about this, like trying to get them to change their mind. Rather than just accepting that's how they feel, like she's like making them trying to accept that's how her and other people feel, you know? It's like, you can't be like, oh, what about how we feel? And then it's like, well, when they say, how about us? What about how we feel? And it's like, yeah, but what about this? And it's like, no. Anyway, this seems to be the place where they grew organic components for their self-made medication. This label reads, Facilicibe Semelanciata? What does that mean? Is there anyone here though? Probably is. What the hell is that? Oh, there's more of them. What is all this stuff? Looks like it's got hot water. But what's it even doing? Is it like a drill or something? There's more of them. It looks like some of them snapped or something. And what's this? The destroyed heating... Oh, it's heating coils. These coils seem to have been purposely destroyed with great force. Who would do this to their own food and water supply? Interesting. See, this makes me think, like, the people who want to go back to Earth were basically ruining it for those who wanted to stay here by, like, sabotaging shit that would make them, you know, die of dehydration and hunger. Look at that. Let's go home. Seems like a rebellion. It's like I was saying before, it's like how they're like, oh, we want to go home. What about how we feel, blah, blah, blah. But then it's like, what about those that want to stay here? And it's like, well, no, what about your family? It's like, what about them? Like, stop trying to manipulate my feelings into making me have the same opinion as yours. Like, you're trying to ruin it for everyone who wants to stay here. And it's not exactly like they're doing anything to ruin it for you to want to go home or be here. Oh. Okay. Come on. Oh, come on. What?
William, you're hurting me.
And you are hurting all of us. We might not recover from this. I thought many things of you, Rosa, but...
I did not do this.
Whether you planted the bomb is irrelevant. Your words lit the fuse. People will die because of Homewood.
Are you serious? People are already dying because of Outward.
Do you understand what this attack does to our production pipeline? We'll have to shut down several greenhouses. Food production will drop even more than it already has.
I abhor what happened here. It hurts us all. But I don't blame them either. They've screamed and shouted, but you've not listened.
I know you control Homewood more than you're willing to admit. Call them off, and we might have a chance to make it out of this as a whole.
No.
No?
You imprisoned us and forced us to leave our families, our homes. If this is what's necessary to shake everyone awake, so be it. If you'll excuse me, I'm needed in medical.
Well,
Sarah,
that's
that
fucked up.
Homewood group set off a bomb here. They destroyed the heating coils used to melt the ice. They attacked their own water supply.
Rosa's people.
I don't think she was involved, but yeah. They used this water to grow food, drink, bathe, everything. Just reckless.
Stupid.
People at the end of their rope do desperate things to get what they want.
I
So she's a terrorist.
I actually wanted to say something else, too.
Yeah, what's that?
I'm sorry,
What?
Claire, about how I've been since we got here. I'm gonna miss her so much.
Me too.
Yeah, you think I don't?
I feel like I'm taking it out on... You needed support, and I've not been there. So, I'm sorry.
Thanks, Sarah.
Let's bring these arcs back, okay? For Claire.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Depends how this goes. But what the hell was Rosa thinking? So, she's like the leader of Homeward, and like MacArthur's saying, you might not want to admit it, but then she just basically did then. It's like she's not for this, but she doesn't, you know, disagree with it either. And it's like, right, so you're just fine with terrorism, anarchy, and all that stuff. Like, things were apparently already bad, but you're fine with it being worse? You're a doctor. What kind of mentality is that? Again, it's like, how is it fair for those who want to stay here? Like, you're talking about waking the people up. It's like, what if there's nothing to wake up to for them? What if they're already awake and they still want to stay here? You're ruining things for them. Seems a bit selfish and stupid if you ask me. She's like more so thinking about herself and others like her rather than... Oh, there's been flooding. Other than those who want to stay here and try their luck here. Alright, stop crouching. Cut. What am I cutting? Cut. Oh, cut that. Well... Oh, this is flooded. Alright, can I pick this up? Put it here. Oh, actually, I might need to grab it and bring it over here. Oh, this is a very effective laser. It's not even affected by water. Right, so yeah, I need to bring it over here, I think. Is this a good spot? Place. No, it's not. Bring it back. But what about this one? Oh, I see. Let me just put it there a second. And then get this one. Alright, and then that should open the window? Needs more power, great. Okay, there's something there, so maybe... Well, how am I even meant to get that? Can I bring it in? Oh, I can. Alright, so what happens if I do this? Okay. So that's opened. Oh, but that closes. Alright, well that's fine. Right, well that's not in the way now. But, okay. Right, so that needs a certain amount of power, though. What if I do this? And then aim at that. Will this work? Oh, that works. Okay, and then... Alright, do that. Alright, get out of the way. Alright, what did that do though? Okay, so that opened that up, alright. And then will this work? Yep. Door's open, great.
Okay, Ada. Let's go.
I'm surprised Sarah and Ryan haven't found out about the guns yet, but maybe they haven't noticed they've gone missing yet. Oh, we're swimming now. Well, that's different. It's the first time we're being able to swim. Oh, looks like we're doing some more cutting. And this laser seems very unaffected by the water, like as if it's not even there. It's a very powerful laser though, or adaptable. Oh, that's a strong current. I guess I've got no choice. Oh no, wait, it's a timed thing, I think. Wait. Yeah, it seems like it's a timed thing, so just wait. And go. No! Alright, swim over here. I felt like I made that go. Alright, made it. Just made it. Actually, hang on. I felt like I took a bit too long then. Just wait. Alright, go. What am I cutting? Oh, I'm cutting the fan. There you go, I stopped it. Alright, looks like we're swimming through. Oh, there we go. Alright, that's all the swimming done for now. That's enough swimming. Yeah, I've still got my torch. My light. I guess I'm climbing? Yep, looks like we're climbing. I wonder if Sarah or Ryan are going to be like, hey, have you... Well, that's the thing. Like, if they see that the guns are missing, are they just going to outright accuse me? Or are they going to try and, like, you know, mention it, like, sort of be like... hinting at it, but not like directly saying what it is. It's like, hey, have you seen this thing that we had?
Kathy, are you any close to that signature?
But I guess I'm more focused on this right now.
Oh my god.
Kat? Do you copy? Kat? Do you still read me? Kat? Kathy?
Alright. I guess Kathy's just gonna choose to not respond. See, yeah, that looks like a hydroponic farm where they grow their food. And why was Kathy not responding to Sarah then? She was just like not saying anything. Oh, that's like going this way. Is her dad still alive? look at it. Look at all this food. Is this food or is it just plants? Wow, so it's like a bit like a forest in here. And that was a plant. I was a bit like, why did Kathy just rip it out and then she's like just shoved it in her pocket or something? Now I gotta like, is there anything to find? There's nothing to interact with, is there? But I mean, this is pretty cool, so I guess it sort of shows that life is sustainable on Mars. Like, you can actually, well, I guess terraform. Because that's the thing, no one seems to think that you can terraform a planet here, or anywhere. Like, you think Earth seems to be dying, it's like, why not just terraform the moon? Terraform Mars and make it into an Earth-like planet where it's got breathable air, it's got water, it's got grass and all that stuff. Or is there anything to read? Your words lit the fuse. After some of the Home Wardians destroyed the heating coils, MacArthur demands Rosa to put a stop to her movement, but Rosa refuses. Yeah, that as well. Like, he told her to stop. She said she was against this, but can't blame him. And when he says for her to stop this, she's like, no. And I doubt MacArthur's going to let that go, so he probably did something to her. But, like, literally that is just blatant terrorism. Terrorism, anarchist sort of bullshit behaviour. She's like, nope, don't give a shit, it's going to happen. Now I need to decrypt this. Oh, wait, that was it? Accelerate. Am I accelerating? What is that clicking noise? Or that ticking noise, whatever it is. Oh, hang on. What's that? Can I scan this? Like, there is a ladder. But how do I get down? Or up? I mean, I guess I can't scan it from down here, so I need to get up there. And also, I'm guessing Sarah and Ryan are probably on their way, but I mean, how are they going to get here that quick anyway, since we took the only, like, working rover, so they have to, well, I mean, they said if I get into trouble, they won't be able to turn up anyway. So unless they lied about that, me not getting any backup, and they've got, like, a secret rover, I mean, who knows? Like, maybe they do. They just lied. And... okay, there's nothing else to read.